Let's see. I don't even know how to work this thing. I wonder if anybody's out there. Or if any fish are out there, really. Yeah, those aren't fish. Those are ducks. It's cold. It's Friday morning. Nothing better to do than go fishing. So, holy cow, there's comments. What's up, doctor? So, guys, I got a tripod. I got 3 rods. I keep going right instead of left. I set them all up all wonky. But you know what? Who cares? Let's give it a try. Also, want to figure this out just because I'm going to do that Channel Cat tournament with Norm. So, wow, how about that? There's Sogo and Sharina. Yeah, I have very little hopes for this morning. Um, this is a reservoir, and it's only 12 minutes from my house, so that's pretty awesome. Um, but before they built it, the original channel went the whole length of this bank, and we're literally talking about, I don't know, if I had to put people here, um, I could probably put, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 people on this bank with fishing rods, a couple rods apiece. So our family's always fished here, and mainly because they had good luck. But I don't know if they knew that that channel was there the whole time. So there's channel cat, carp, drum, crappies, stripers, largemouth bass. I don't, I don't know about other little fish. Maybe some other various little panfish that are just always here. So the catfish are always here and trying to eat them. But oh, sorry, I was out of shot there. Like I said, I don't know where I'm putting everything. Um, I got 1 rod down the bank. Let me move this. Got a Muddy River flathead rod down there with the stinkiest shrimp you have ever encountered. I forgot it was in the fridge, and now I get to suffer with it. And then here I have 2 Muddy River cat rods, one of which has the infamous Jello chicken on it. That's strawberry flavored, and I have to think that it's pretty amazing, pretty amazing smelling. And the other one has some of that raunchy shrimp on it. So all these reels happen to be bait runners. So I'm going to play it lazy this morning and just sort of sit back and see if anything takes off. Can you guys hear me? You guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I know there's usually like an 8-second delay or something. And yeah, I know, Dan. Hey, everybody, there's the other Murillo. That's my brother Dan. If you can hear me, I assume you can hear me. Um, no, I'm at Cherry Glen, Kristen. Getting text messages, just trying out this live streaming stuff. Um, I do intend on live streaming from Big Creek later on today. I just honestly didn't feel like lugging all this stuff all that far. My back's been not well this week. Of course, because you get a day off, your body's gonna hurt. Nothing's gonna go right, right? Yeah, we got all these little ducks out here making some noise. That's kind of nice though. Maybe we can rile up the catfish underneath them. Maybe that'll get their attention because that's where my baits are, underneath these ducks. Swim path here, or whatever you call a swim path. So, oh, good, Dad. Yeah, I thought that we'd be able to live stream from Cherry Glen with relative ease. The only worry is the wind, and as of right now, there's barely any wind. So I think I'm just going to get lucky. I know we can stream up at Big Creek because I've done it before. So, man, this isn't easy. I want to like watch the rods, but I don't have all the rods in camera angle. But I want to watch the chat. Now I see why it's so difficult for people. Plus, I'm sitting here talking to myself, which is okay because nobody else is here. Can do a shameless merchandise plug by getting caught here. Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon right here. I'm telling y'all, you should look up his neck gator. This thing is incredible. I don't understand why. Perhaps it's the specific blend of polyester and spandex, but it makes it like a double ply. Thing is amazing. I love it. It's not too long. I've noticed that a lot of the other ones are super long and annoying. So anyway, here we are. Not really freezing because I have flannel lined pants on. But not exactly warm either. Oddly, too, all the baits that I threw out there are targeting catfish. That's so not like me. But this is the influence that the YouTube catfishing community has on a guy. Usually I always carp fish. Excuse me. Yeah, the water's up pretty high here too, Sharina. Of course, this is a reservoir, so that's just the way it's going to work. But I think my family will very much enjoy that they can literally park and then walk all of about 20 feet, and there's the water. I know Dad enjoys that. And makes it easier on Gramps and Tone. Wow, it's like the longest 7 minutes and 30 seconds of my life. I'm sitting here talking, reading some comments. What's up, MOA? And just have a nice little breeze. I really like the wind direction, which is why I chose to park here and fish this spot. Dad, I had thought about fishing further to the left, but then I thought about fishing further to the right, and sure enough, I end up in the middle again. What's up, Rick? What's up, Pappy? Yep, Dr. Georgia. Anyway, I think Kristen's at work, so I can probably reveal some more accurate numbers. I counted it up, and I'm pretty sure that after I get the rods that I get today, that means that I've ordered and received 20 rods in the last month and a half. And not all were for me. Some were for Jeff, and one was for Trish. Maybe two for Trish. We'll see. But yeah, the Whisker Seeker cats and carp rods are going to be delivered today. So pretty excited about that. Very much a different rod. I don't know if you guys read up on those, but he was trying to incorporate some of the carp rod technology that he'd experienced over his fishing years and come up with a hybrid rod, really, taking some of both schools of thought and putting them together to try to come up with a fun rod that would even make small fish fun. And I don't know that we've ever caught. Oh, Dad claims that he caught a 23-pound carp out of this spot, but our joke is that it was in 1986 and it hasn't happened since. And I think since then we've probably caught maybe 16 or 18 pounds, might be the biggest fish out of this spot. Dad caught a 17-pound channel cat here last year. So you definitely want a rod that's strong enough. But since you're more likely to catch fish that are in the 4 to 8 pound range, it's best to have a rod that makes those fun. So I may have too powerful of rods here right now, but I've just been waiting for CatCon to support Chris and Muddy River catfishing, and I got to tell you, these rods are pretty incredible. I don't know that my brother Dan will want any since they're 7 foot one piece, but as soon as he touches it, he would definitely feel that it's very different, lightweight but very sturdy. And hey, they're Hawkeye colors. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that at all. So I titled it a quick session because I don't know if if I'll be able to last all that long. It's only like what is it, 46 degrees or 43 degrees or something. But it's supposed to pick up. I think it's supposed to be in the mid 50s or low 50s here after a while. Got that cold feeling though, where there's no sun, and so it makes it feel colder than it really is. You know, when the sun's out, it can make you feel warmer than it really is. I feel this is the reverse. 23.4. Now, how would you know it's 23.4 when there weren't even digital scales back then, Pops? You see how there's just some holes inside this story? And I know I can't ask Tone and get Tone to tell me, all the details either, because I'm willing to bet you were probably here fishing by yourself. Now, that catfish at 17.6, I know that's spot on. Man, that thing was a monster. I knew I I knew there was going to be big catfish caught here that week. I knew it. Fish of a lifetime right there. 7 channel cat for our waters. That's just nuts. I mean, I'm happy if I catch a 4 pound channel cat. 17. Crazy. Oh, Grandpa can't possibly verify a 23 pound carp. Yeah, Rick, were there digital scales back then? And I don't know if it was 86, but I think it was definitely before 93 because I remember. Well, I don't know. It's got to be before 93. Man, I see now why these guys get all nervous. Everybody's like, "Oh, I want to fish. I need a fish." You know. So I'm sitting here and I'm talking and I'm just like, "Yikes! What do I talk about?" Yeah, Tone would probably say it wasn't that big just to pick on you, though, Dad. Got to pick on your siblings, right? So I don't even know how this works. I think it says that 12 people are watching. No, it tells me how long I've been on. I know this. You only get so many free hours, which is fine. I don't get to fish as much as I want to anyway. I'll pay for the thing if I ever get to that point where I have enough time. Yep, nothing going on here. No nibbles yet. I think it's been raining so much that even though I have that, my gramps could see back then. Okay, that might be. That might be now. We're gonna have to trust on his memory though too. I don't know. I think it's been raining so much. I think my chair might have a little bit of nastiness on it. Either that, or maybe it was just rubbing up against something that was some metal or something where it got like rusty or something. But man, I feel like hooks and hammocks. Yeah, yeah, they sure don't. They sure don't bite quickly. We're still in March. I mean, I don't even think that I fished last year in March. Maybe once, maybe like on the 29th. And remember, I remember catching bigger fish like the second week of April. And of course, the temperature is different every year. But yeah, Iowa's a little colder. Maybe not. What'd you say, Art? I saw a message, but I didn't see it. I wonder, do they stick that? Oh, that's how they do. Okay, okay. And then I can scroll. What's up, Laura the Explorer? New comments, new comments, new comments. Dr. Georgia. Art sent me a text, but I didn't see what it said. He did pretty good on the show last night, though. That's a tricky show to be on, I think. Those boys are after you. They're after you for sure. It's funny, though. I tell you what, I can't stop watching shows. Kristen even asked me, it's like, there's a show on tonight? It's like, there's one or two shows on every night. So yeah, it seems like I'm always watching something. Magic Man was live fishing yesterday. What did he catch, 11 or 12? Dude's amazing. Super fun to watch, too. He's always hooking something. So, Dad, how long has the family been fishing Cherry Glen recreational area of Saylorville Reservoir Lake Reservoir? I remember coming down here. I want to say at least since we were 10. Since I was 10, so Dan would have been 12. I think back then there was more big rocks, so maybe you didn't want to bring us down to this spot because we'd have to climb all over all those rocks. It's easier now if they have this other parking lot added onto it. Wondering where my DNR buddy is too. Oh, there comes the Navy. Whoa. Okay, we got something here. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this. See that? What is that? A big old beaver? See that swimming out there? You see that? Hey, dude, leave my stuff alone. Tell the fish to come over here, would you? I know you're around here somewhere. Your den or whatever you call it. Man, he's big. Got a big old noggin on him. Do you guys see that? I don't know. What is that, Dad? Is that a beaver? I don't think muskrats are here, are they? I don't think they're in this area, nor do I think they get that big. That thing's like twice as big as Trisha's dog. $80 or $81. Holy cow. What's up, country? Sea lion. Oh, man. almost feel like I'm wrong for not throwing out something with some carp bait. Honestly, I catch more catfish on carp bait than I catch on chicken. And oddly, I've never caught a catfish on shrimp. I tried, but I never have. I forgot this shrimp in the fridge though. I made some shrimp Alfredo last week, and then Trish was asking what kind of baits I got sitting around so we could go fishing. And next thing you know, I was like, uh oh, there's shrimp in there from last week. I don't remember if it was last Friday or last Monday, but I'm telling you, oh, Palmetto, working on the triple B's. I'm still laughing about that. Catfish and Katie Collins. I don't know what kept Abbott out of the show the other week when you had Miss Sharina on there, but you did an amazing job going solo like that, running chat, running through all your questions, keeping your guests entertained, but encouraging your guests to keep elaborating on the answers. Yeah, books, buses, and butts. Oh man, that was funny. I was really glad too. Let me see if I turn this the wrong way every time. I was really glad that those guys had you on there as a guest because otherwise I was going to have to pull a trick on you and I was going to get myself back on your show again and then I was going to flip it around and I was going to make you be the guest. But you know, when you don't plan stuff, sometimes it doesn't exactly go as you wish. So I was glad that a more planned event came in to get you on the other side of the question. Oh, that beaver is way out there. Oh, I'm pointing, but no, y'all can't see. He is way out there now. Holy cow! How did he swim that far that quick? That's literally like 90 yards, guys and gals. And that's like against the waves. I mean, oh yeah, Mexicat. I told you, man, you just wave your hand and you tell them I required no training, no tests for me. That's how you do that. Of course, I was stuck in a meeting and for like an hour the other day too. I couldn't get out of. But man, you've been doing these tests for like weeks. I can't even remember the last. Well, I guess hazmat tests or stuff like that, but it doesn't really count for me. I know I'm gonna pass it. I can't remember the last time I took a test I was actually afraid of. I don't know. Yeah, Mexicat. Can't wait to show you these rods. They're awesome. I don't know what it is about this flathead rod, but it's got some action to it. Maybe it's more of a moderate fast than a fast, or maybe it's a fast, moderate fast. If we can find new and different ways to describe fishing bowls. 9:12. Got another hour and change. Then I got to go pick up Lauren. And when she asks me if I'm going fishing today, I'm probably going to have to not tell her the truth. 3-hour tests. Goodness. Oh, no, thank you. After this, will you be Dr. Mexicat? Professor Mexicat? We can call him Doctor anyway, can't we, Georgia? Yeah. Dr. Georgia, Dr. Country. Haven't seen anything jump other than these ducks, that beaver. Haven't seen anything swim other than the ducks and the beaver. There's no dead fish along the shoreline. That's kind of interesting. Usually you see a bunch of dead little shad or maybe a bigger one that got caught or died of something or other. little breeze, and nothing on my jello chicken. I went with strawberry. Should I gone? I think I should have gone with a different flavor, right? Right, Kevin? Lemonade, maybe. Yeah, you're right, Georgia. Doctor Mexican does have a nice little ring to it, and he could still be dressed up, wearing his surgical mask, you know, so he can still hide his identity from the world. Man, this thing's warm. I like this. I don't know if Tim sells these on a website or if it's just. I know he said he was on Teespring, Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon. So you guys have to check these out. I don't even care what it costs. This thing's worth it. Yeah, Sharina, I don't. I think I'm gonna have to avoid it real quick and just get things done and just go that way. But it's still pretty chilly out. I don't think it's the best idea to put her out here like this. Her nose will get cold. She'll get sick. What are you doing later, Dad? Working? You still doing remodeling stuff in Gramps' house, or what's up? Oh shoot, P City Smitty. It's real nice to have a nice small live stream like this. I could see where the guys have like 10, 20, 30 times as many people. No wonder they can't say hi to everybody. It'd just be ridiculous. Oh, working, huh? Don't work too hard. Work smart, not hard. That's what my mom said. Work smart. Still nothing. Still nothing. Took off today to work at Gramps' house. Yep. Oh, Trish, we're over here. I'm over here at Cherry Glen, solo, 3 rods, so I don't get in any more trouble. And nothing yet. I got stinky shrimp, and honestly, I'm telling you, I don't want to smell it. I don't want to touch it. It's it's raunchy. I mean, it's rancid. I stinky synonym they want to come up with. Holy cow, this stuff reeks. I got my little bacterial disinfectant wipes, and thank God for them because that stuff stinks. And then I took the chicken that I had and I put strawberry jello in there. So I made a strawberry jello chicken. That's the one in the middle. So far, nothing doing. We did get to see a gigantic beaver. I mean, this thing had a head on it. I'm willing to bet he was all of 15 pounds or so. He was a big one. There was one person down the bank earlier today, or earlier this morning, about an hour ago. They're gone. They weren't fishing. They were just in their car. It's a real chill to the air. I wish that I had my other coat. But it is what it is. Unless, of course, it isn't. Yep, trying to work on figuring out. Looks like you have to have this thing at a nice little distance so you can see the rod tips. And I decided to do these rod holders not just for ease, but also because I'd have to have I think I'd have to have the phone further away if I did the rod holders to have them more vertical. I know Elston's all about those vertical takedowns, but I really don't expect anything to take off the bait. It's so cold. I touch the water, it is really cold. I mean, there is no doubt it is probably still in the very low 40s, if that. Very cold water. Oh, I don't know if it like rubbed up against something metal, Sharina, because it looks like there's like markings on it. So I would hope that that's not like mold. But I also can't remember what all I stuffed in the back of my truck, and I'd had the snow blower back there. It was probably the snow shovel. I have a snow shovel that's probably, oh, I don't know, maybe 13, 14 years old. So I think maybe it rubbed up against the back of my chair. That's why I'm not sitting back in my chair. Looks like there's a couple rust spots there. I've had this chair for probably, I don't know, 5, 6 years. So it might just be time for me to get a new chair from Sam's Club. I think Sam's Club has the best lawn chairs. I don't know if you can get the same ones at Walmart, but $20, thing will hold anybody up to 400 pounds. How do you beat that? I think they're $20. Maybe they're 24. Okay, Chris. So I got rent. Oh yeah. Now I see. I'm pointing straight at it, but it's not working right. Okay, so on the first rod there, I have stinky shrimp. On this rod, I have strawberry jello chicken, and then on that rod over there, I have more stinky, rancid, disgusting shrimp. I do have Santee Cooper rigs on since I was in that tournament the other day. And I got to tell you guys, that was super fun. He said he didn't have one person dropped out real late. I was still driving home, but we were dropping the kids off at Kristen's parents' house, and I was like, I had left all the stuff out just in case he had a late minute cancellation, so I could jump in with full expectations of losing and losing badly. But once I got it all going, it was fun, but it was just such a feeling of anxiety because you can probably make a rig in like 30, 45 seconds if you're just doing it. But when the lights are on and you know you got music playing and it's actually a race, it was like I couldn't get more than 3 done. I don't think in 3 minutes. It was scary. And then the other guy's doing like 5 or 6 or more. That's just ridiculous. I can't even understand how fast they're going and not. I think maybe it's the bigger hook might have helped because I had 6/0 and I put one into my left palm and it didn't go very far, thankfully. And then I stabbed my right thumb with one. And when I ran out of 6/0, then I had seven. I had 6/0 Whisker Seekers, and then I went to 7/0 Gamakatsus, and then I didn't have the problem. So I think you want to use bigger hooks, just so that way you won't stab your thumb like some knucklehead did. And but yeah, you all really got to consider doing that. That was so much fun. I know that he was going to have a rig tying contest specifically for the female anglers. Sign up, get it. That was super fun. It was so much fun. And ultimately, I really didn't want to win since I had donated to the prizes. I mean, I don't want to win a prize that I donated to. And I was soundly beaten by stand 3. And that kept me focused on, hey, just try to do rigs and not stab yourself in the thumb. And I think after that, I think I went up against Roger Anderson. That's when I got my thumb. But somehow I advanced in that round of the consolation brackets. And then stand 2 finished me off. I lost to both the stands. That's okay though. It's okay. Well, I think these baits have been sitting in these same spots for an hour. And that's way more than I want to give it. So, time to move baits. Move baits. Let's see. Hey, looks like we got Art, we got Elstan. Yeah, Georgia. Last person standing. Everybody's probably going to be sitting. Well, nothing so far, Elton. Nothing so far, Art. I saw you text me, but I didn't and see what it said. Um, yep, Uncle L Dan. What's up, Josh? Well, I finally decided that I'd click on StreamYard. Everybody says it's simple, and hey, if it's easy enough for me to figure it out, then it's pretty easy. The hardest thing is remembering your password. You know, you don't ever have to remember your password. It's no big deal. You have to remember your password. That can stop a guy for a good half hour until you finally just give up and decide to reset it to something you'll actually remember. Yeah, if anybody in the stream is not subscribed to Carp and Catfish Baits, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques, you need to. You really, really need to. I can't say that I've ever seen him catch a catfish, but my goodness, if you enjoy carp fishing at all, I think that guy's going to be the key to unlocking a very, very diverse carp fishing YouTube community. No, no rods moving. I could have swore I saw one move like on its way down, but that flathead rod, I thought something might have tapped it on the way down. But you know, that's just hopeful, wishful thinking. 19 people. I didn't think 19 people knew my name. No, I know. People, it's kind of weird when you look at it. You look at numbers, and people look at numbers differently. And um, I put some videos up yesterday morning, and I have more from this morning when I dropped Lauren off. And I had mentioned her PB this morning, and it seems like everybody's really focused on PB, and I get it. You know, it's a big thing. But honestly, at this point, I kind of just enjoy every fish. I mean, I'm not catching anything right now, and I probably won't. I get it, but if I were to happen to catch a fish, whether it be 1 pound, 2 pounds, or 21 pounds, I think that I would be almost equally as happy, and I guess I haven't actually set or broken a PB in 3 years maybe, so maybe I just don't remember what it feels like. But I sure know the feeling of enjoying getting new fishing rods. Oh man, I've been on a spree here since cat time. I really don't think I'm done yet either. So hope Kristen's not able to listen to this part right now. Seemed pretty mad when that last package of Muddy River rods showed up. But hey, if you're gonna have one, you should have them all. I think. I mean, especially from someone who's so cool like Chris. Might as well. I was caught off guard. I didn't expect for those Whisker Seeker rods to be cat and carp, or catfish and carp. So, haven't watched Luke Nichols for all these years. I think it's just something I have to do to own those rods. So. And yes, it is a total addiction, just like Josh is saying. And there for several years, I was working off the philosophy that I don't have to have reels for every rod. That I could just have like 6 reels that I really like, and then I would take those off and put them on the other rods whenever I do get to go have a fishing session. And that's fine until you find out that there's other reels that you want to try, and then you really like those reels. And then you try other reels, and then you really like those reels. So thankfully, I'd given away quite a few of them. I found them homes to where they could actually fish and be all right. So, but yeah, I don't know if you can see them all that well, but these He's on these rods here with a brand called Sonic. Pretty cool. I think it's more of a European carp gear. And then over there, still can't figure this out. Over there, I have a PC Fun Carnivore 6000 on the flathead rod. That's a pretty nice reel. I like it a lot. Nope. See, look at this. Look at this rookie stuff. I didn't put like a no disturb on or anything. I don't even know how to do that. Someone's gonna have to show me. Oh, don't worry, Palmetto. You might not have saw it, but you saw it. I saw him planting naps. Yeah, Trish, it's finally Friday. Actually, Josh, I have an iPhone 8. Uh, is it called a Plus, the bigger size? I don't know. I had an iPhone 5 for I don't know 10 years, and, and then I didn't want to get an iPhone 11 because I don't like paying that much for phones, and I didn't even look at any of the settings on this thing or anything. It told me to push this button, then it told me to go do this, and it told me to go do that, and so yeah, it was pretty crazy. Um, just all worked out really quickly. I prefer the term petite art. Did I miss something, Kevin? Yeah. 3 + 1 is 4. No, nappy. That's another reason why I didn't want to go live any of the last couple years. Is just because what's up, Haz? And but I didn't want to go live any of the last couple years because most of the time, if it's boring like this, I have bait running reels, so I can lean back in my chair and fall asleep. And if they start stripping out that line, these reels are just going to scream and it's going to wake me up. I also have other rod holders are called rod pods, and I put alarms on them. And I have a remote, so I can sit back and this remote will be on vibrate. It'll shake and it'll wake me up. So I know that doesn't really count, so to say, as being a superior fishing angler, but it gets you a nap. And being a parent and getting a nap is an amazing. I got a nap the other day, and I have to think that it was my first nap in. I mean, while the kids were in the house, I got a nap, and I think that that's my first nap. Well, actually, no, I laid down yesterday. Okay, never mind. I'm lazy. You know, I laid down yesterday because my back hurt. We got this dog, and he's really timid, and he's really shy, and he's a cool dog, and he's gonna be awesome. But we just got to help him bust through his shell here and break down all these barriers that he's got. And I don't think those are ducks. Those look different. I don't know. I don't know birds. But yeah, so I've been sleeping downstairs with him, and we've been trying to get him used to the idea of sleeping upstairs in the bedroom. And so yeah, I've been rocking the couch since Black Friday. But he's a scared little dude. He's got to bust out of it. He's doing good though. We took him in puppy classes, and they let me sign up again. So, oh, there's Pete. Pete, I saw you in Kevin's chat. What is it? Kevin's Trophy Bassin and Catfish. Kevin's Bassin and Trophy Catfish. Can't remember. And then just as soon as I was going to start chatting in there, he turned it off. So it's like, well, Maybe I'll have to figure out how to do this. Like a true knucklehead, I didn't bring a battery pack to plug into my phone or anything, but I figured my session will only go maybe another 45 minutes or whatever. And oh, I see you, Josh. So, what was your take on the show last night, Josh? Glad that that's over, or are they actually going to continue that and try to continue to drive that wedge into the one-ton fishing club? 4:40 p.m. in South Africa. Anybody know of any good like catfish dances or prayers or anything that might entice the fish to take what is out there for them? I feel bad. I thought that I had my tackle box all squared away and thought that I had some really bigger sinkers so I could chuck that thing way out there. But I can't send one downtown because I don't have the right sinker here. I do have to go home and I have to pick Lauren up from preschool, go let the dog out, and then, oh, magician. I'm not eating a worm. No, that's all those birds. I think they're ducks. They look like they're a kind of duck. They're all dark, but then they have a real whitish looking bill. But they're kind of skinny. They aren't making any noise, so I don't think they're loons. And I don't think that loons go in big groups like that. Dad knows birds. Until we know any better, we're just going to call these like Alabama mud ducks. Yep, don't work too hard, Dad. Mud hens. Okay. They happen to be from Alabama. No offense to anybody from Alabama. Roll Tide. But mud hens. Hmm. Eat bait. No. Definitely not. If you sing, they will come. I already sent you a goofy video this morning, Kevin, and there was no response. Yeah, you guys missed out on that. I won't post that one, nor will they. But I was driving, and the XM radio, the YouTube channel, has a great segment on there, a feature on there. It's Adam Clayton, their bass player, and he has like an hour of funk. So then that reminds me that I should probably flip back to channel 7 every now and then for the 70s. That song Baby Come Back by Player was on there. So I sang a little bit of that and sent it to Kevin. But he didn't respond. He was probably working on the buses. Yeah, I don't know. Another shameless merchandise plug here. If you all haven't gotten one of those cat rods from Muddy River Catfishing, this is just a fine looking piece of equipment. Black, yellow, got a white tip on it. It's just good looking. Oh man, I swear I can smell Kentucky Fried Chicken from here. Which is probably not true because it's literally, I don't know, 8 miles that way, maybe 10. And there's another one back over this way. Well, that one, no, that one's probably about the same distance too. About 6 miles away. You guys ever feel that way? Like you can just smell Kentucky Fried Chicken? Everybody said to eat. Now I'm getting hungry. I had a slice of leftover pizza for breakfast about 6:30. So I guess that makes sense that 3 hours later I should be getting hungry again. Didn't bring any food. Just brought myself some iced tea. Got to go home and I got to go pick up Lauren in preschool in an hour, so or 45 minutes now. So that's That's why I said it'd be a quick session, but it works. So hey, I'll do more of this. People can get in there and chat with each other, make fun of the guy in Iowa who can't catch fish because it's freezing. Freezing. Jose? I don't know any Jose. Chunky, you know this Jose? Oh, wait, are you talking about weather? Why is it that they always blame weather on some Mexican sounding name? That's just not right. That's just not right. Oh, how do those rod holders work out for catfish? Well, Art, I have caught a couple catfish, and what I'll say is, I think that these are okay, but what I do, I make sure that I have the bottom eyelet of the rod up against this for strength purposes. I don't want it to be wiggling around because a lot of times when the catfish hammer these rods, I've had the rod, I've had a catfish hit the rod with such force that even though I had the bait running drag clicked, it literally lifted the rod up and started bouncing it like that. So I put it up against there just to sort of lock it in place whenever I use them. Um, Overall, I'd say that they definitely have enough metal to go down into the ground far enough. Um, so I'm not worried about losing equipment. But they've rocked it pretty good. So, but for a cheap bank holder, usually they're anywhere from $10 to $15 at Bass Pro or Shields. They're called the Bank Buddy. I think they do okay. Oh, there is a Jose here. I thought you guys were talking about a storm. Great. My bad. My bad. Yeah, sometimes the chat moves pretty quick. Oh, they're staying three. Yep. Kiss the internet goodbye. Someone else figured it out. Who let Chad in? Well, actually, Chad's been adopted. Tone agreed to adopt Chad. Can't remember what it was about. Might have been food related. Oh, there is weather. Okay, yeah. I grabbed two and two and put 708 together there. Missed a lot of people. Make me a mod, please. Yeah. I think I have to wait until this is done and then go in there and add people. Why do we have a troll? We're only up to 25. I mean, not that we aren't all trolls. I mean, we kind of are in our own, entertaining way. You know, like, hey, say my name, say my name. Where's my wrench? Where's my wrench? What happened to my wrench? Find that. I won't stay in here. Come on, everybody troll the chat. Where's my wrench? Where's my wrench? Oh, I love that stuff. What's up, Brian B? Yeah, you should know that, Stanford. I think he's trolling me on purpose because I didn't say hi to him for a little bit. Yeah, where's my ranch? That's even better. No ranch has it. Out of here. Forget it. We're leaving. That's it. No ranch. I'm gone. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's too funny. That's way too funny. Oh, wow. You guys really sit. That's how you do it. You sit really close. See, I don't even know anything. Oh, wow. Nice work, Josh. Hey, let's try this. Let's see if this works. Ooh, StreamYard is brutal. I just put Uncle Josh in a timeout for all those wrenches, but it says 5 minutes. Is it always 5 minutes? Oh man, now I feel bad. I was just checking things out. Did his comment go away too? Where's all the wrenches? Yeah, Trish, I won't make you a mod. I know you don't want a job. Job. Oh, that was cruel. Now I feel bad. I wouldn't feel bad if I'd have done that to my dad. 300 seconds. Dang. That's cruel. Oh wow. I might have to figure out some way to make this up to Uncle Josh. Maybe I'll give him a wrench. Vito Fish. Holy cow. I didn't know some of these people even knew who I was. J, question mark, question mark, question mark. 25 people. Now I see why people always say that kind of stuff. They're like, holy cow, I have 50 people in here. Give them a wrench, but don't make it. Oh, man. I don't even know how many subscribers I have. Um, you guys would know that. I wouldn't know that. I don't know. I think I cracked 100. I mean, so look at it that way. Like I was talking earlier, as far as numbers go, if you have 100 subscribers, but you go live and 25 of them actually show up, that's pretty amazing. I mean, that's 25%. Because you got huge YouTubers like Elston, who's, I think has he got 6,000 yet? Or is he over that? And he'll get, 150 people all the time. But when you get closer to 1,000, then you're thinking, wow, there's like 1/6 of them in here. I mean, assuming they're all subscribed. Man, I may have to eat some bait. I'm really starting to get hungry now. Look what you guys did. Talk to the fat guy about food. Next thing you know, he thinks he's starving. His stomach's just like, oh, I need food. 173 subs. Me? I have 173? No way. Wow. That's incredible. Amazing what. Yeah, Chunky's over 6,000. Did he do a 6,000 giveaway? Huh? Did he send Art or Rod? Wasn't that the 6,000 giveaway? Send Art or Rod? Josh or Real? No. Yeah, the count is 0. Sorry about that, Bri B. Yeah. It is extremely cold here. This is pretty ambitious for me to be out, much less live streaming. More than anything else, I just wanted to try it. Um, and Kevin said it was easy. Elston said it was easy. Elston like, do it, man. Go live. And so I went live. I don't know. I got maybe another 20 minutes left. And then I got to go get my daughter from preschool. Josh broke off my lure. Thank you for timing him out. Oh, wow. Man, he's already up to 7,000. Yes, Jared O, this is the first time we've live streamed. Trying to catch some early, failed delivery attempt, nothing. Whisker Seeker just sent me a message. Failed delivery attempt, nothing. There's nothing blocking the house. You leave those rods there. Unacceptable. USPS coming up with more excuses. Anybody work for them? I'm telling you, I could revolutionize that place. Chad could too. Just subscribed. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen you. I've seen you before in Has and Magic Man. Yeah. I don't know how often I'll go live. I'll go live as often as I can. Um, Here in the next. Oh, there's the geese going north. Um, Everywhere that I fish, I have a high likelihood of catching carp and a pretty good likelihood of catching channel cat. We don't have blue cats in these waters. I do believe there are flathead in here. I just don't know where they're at, other than the fact that they are definitely over there by the dam. Um, but the other place that I fish a lot is called Big Creek Lake, and it's just north of here. And in fact, it does connect to this reservoir. Up there last year, I lost two or three different opportunities at very large fish. They overpowered my equipment. Now, I've geared up since then, which was part of my shopping spree experience. Last year, I want to say I focused mainly on 12-pound line, and I utilized my 10-foot carp rods with great frequency. And while they are rated at 3-pound test curve, I would still rank them as a medium action rod, not a medium heavy. Um, and the reels that I was using then were oh yeah, thanks D, thanks for showing up. The reels that I focused on using last year, they said that they have a 29 or 31-pound drag rating, but I'm telling you, I don't really think they did. Plus, they're older, so I decided that I'd get some new equipment so that way, hopefully, I wouldn't be outclassed by a fish again. But last year, I lost two of them that way. The year before that, I lost a couple of them that way. So I think that they are 20-pound channel cat, or they might even be flathead up there at that other location. So that's really what I'm uh, I'm gearing up so that way hopefully I don't get outclassed by those fish again because they were they were on the bottom. They stayed low. They moved. They moved with great power and authority. They weren't sprinting. They just slowly swam their way right over to a nice tree jam area. And yeah, I'm sorry, Josh. I'll be sure to give you the first wrench. I didn't think it would actually work. I was just pushing buttons, kind of like this live stream. I didn't think it would actually work, but here we are. 25 people watching. Some people have actually hit a thumbs up. I mean, that's crazy. You know, I'm just I'm just a charismatic troll who swims around in all of you guys' live streams and videos. Um, I work the back, in the Palmetto show and in the Chunky Cats Fishing live bank shows. Hopefully coming to you soon. Um, and the Palmetto show is definitely coming to you on Sunday, maybe earlier, but I can't say. Um, anyway, um, so yeah, I was just gearing up, hoping that I don't get outclassed by some big catfish. Gave me another reason to buy 20 more rods. Yeah, like I needed a reason. So, all right, catch you later, Jay. Yeah, definitely. You should be nice to Trish, Uncle Josh. Everybody should be nice to Trish. Yeah, these mud hens are everywhere. I don't know if that tells me that I'm in a good spot because that means that they're eating. But I'm telling you, none of these rods have been touched at all. So there is that. It's kind of crazy. My feet are definitely feeling colder now. And oh, what's up, Ace? And I'm sure I missed a bunch of people along the way. Tiger. Yeah, yeah, Jared. It's a good thing the hobby nerd isn't here with all these ducks. Man, that guy is funny though. I tell you what. Uh, yeah, Nick. I don't think anything will outpower these carnivores. And I also last year I had as soon as I got overpowered, I bought Sharky threes, Casking Sharky threes, and I upped my line just a little bit. But after discussing things with Elston, I've gone up in line again. I went up to I have 30 pound on some, 25, 20. I think the lightest line that I have on any of my reels right now is 17. But yeah, I don't want to be overpowered like that again. I want to see what that fish was. I want to see what's out there. Um, but yeah, I still have nightmares about it. Just remembering it. And the worst part is you don't even get to see. You don't even get to see what it was. I guess it could be worse. I could have saw it and lost it. That'd been much worse. Ooh, these live streams suck the battery power down. No wonder you guys keep those things on there. You know, I ought to talk to a battery guy and figure myself out a little bit. So that way I don't have my phone go dead. Maybe, maybe not. Oh man, we got to get Has, Hobby Nerd, and Elston all fishing in the same spot. That's what we need. We need the laughs. We need that positive laughter, that chuckling, and every one of them's got such a different laugh. I mean, you know, the Has and Hobby being brothers, they're similar, but there's that when Hobby Nerd starts laughing, oh, I start cracking up, and Has has got a chuckle about him, and both of them got that same big smile though. And then you got Elston, who howls. He howls when he laughs. So yeah, that's what I think. I think we got to get these guys together. So, they promised me they would do it again, and I know they'll keep their word. That was just too much fun not to have it happen again. Team Chazunky. Oh man, got to make some shirts. Those two guys smiling faces there, holding fish or something, or fish with Has and Chunky smiles worked into them, something like that. I think that'd do it. Anyway, well, y'all, I know I said I'd probably go another 15 or 20 minutes, but I don't think I will. My phone just pinged me that it's down to 20%, and 4 seconds later, pinged me it's down to 10%. So maybe it's getting cold. You know, lithium ion technology doesn't really like cold that much. And, you know, I mean, a smart guy would have remembered his 30,000 milliamp mobile power bank and cord that he set on the counter. But, you know, anyway, plan on fishing again today. Today. Um, oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I show up a lot. And when I'm not speaking, trust me, I'm there. I'm just not speaking. Everybody always, you know, hey Mike, hey Merle, hey Michael, hey, you know. So I don't like to take over people's chats like that in their show. It breaks their concentration and interrupts the show. But yeah, I'm almost always there. And if I'm not there, then I need to be. But anyway, I'm gonna end this right now, guys, just so that way it doesn't, you know. Oh wow, I pushed it. All this controls came up. Yeah. But I will be fishing again, probably about 11:30ish, noonish today. So if I can get set up over there, then I'll click this and we'll go live again. So anyway, I'll get this packed up and go turn the heater on my feet. Yeah, Trish, the buddy heater's a good idea. Yeah, another fail on me. So all right, y'all. Well, I'll catch you. I'll catch you here after a while. And